I've spent my entire career as a park ranger in these woods. But nothing could have prepared me for what I'm about to tell you. It started with a strange radio signal. One that I couldn't shake, no matter how hard I tried. I've always loved the solitude of the forest. The way the trees seem to swallow all sound and leave you with an unsettling quiet. As a park ranger, I've spent years exploring these woods, learning every trail, every stream, and every hidden corner. But on this particular day, something was off. I was out on my usual patrol, checking for any signs of wildlife disturbance or hiker trouble, when I stumbled upon a strange radio signal. At first, I thought it was just some interference from a nearby town. But as I listened closer, I realized it was a voice. My voice. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. The voice was mine. But it was different. Laced with a desperation and fear that I'd never heard before. It was calling out to me, begging me to leave the forest, to get out while I still could. I spun around, trying to locate the source of the signal. But there was nothing. No sign of anyone. No sign of any equipment. Just the voice, repeating over and over. Get out. Get out. While you still can. I tried to shake it off, telling myself it was just some kind of prank. But the voice was so real, so convincing. I started to feel a creeping sense of dread. A feeling that something was watching me, waiting for me to make a wrong move. I tried to call for backup, but my radio was dead. And I was alone. The voice kept calling out to me, more and more urgently, until I couldn't take it anymore. I started to run, dashing through the trees, desperate to escape the voice and whatever was behind it. But the voice just kept coming, always one step ahead of me, always whispering in my ear. I stumbled and fell, skinning my knee on a rock. And as I looked up, I saw something that made my blood run cold. A figure, standing just beyond the trees, watching me. I tried to scramble to my feet, but my legs wouldn't move. The voice was still calling out to me. But now it was different. Now it was warning me about the figure, telling me to stay down, to stay hidden. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest, as the figure started to move towards me. It was slow, deliberate, like it was savoring the moment. I could feel its eyes on me, boring into my skin. And I knew I was running out of time. The voice was still calling out to me, but it was fainter now, more distant. I knew I had to move, had to get out of there before it was too late. I forced myself to my feet and started to run, the voice and the figure fading into the distance. I didn't stop until I was back at the ranger station, gasping for breath and trying to make sense of what had just happened. But as I looked back at the forest, I knew that I'd never be able to go back. Not after what I'd heard. Not after what I'd seen. The voice was still echoing in my mind. Get out. Get out. While you still can. And I knew that I'd never be able to shake it. Never be able to escape the feeling that something was waiting for me, just beyond the trees.